Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another review video. If you haven't noticed, I've changed my channel name. Going forward, the content is going to change. I'm just doing nothing but reviews anymore now. I'm no longer forging knives. I'm no longer bladesmithing, no longer blacksmithing, none of that. Don't want to get into that right now. Just to give you a quick update. So let's get into this review. Last year I reviewed a product that got a lot of attention, a lot of views, got me a lot of new subscribers, which I really appreciate, and I hope you're still here. And off of that review, a lot of people made some purchases, and there was a lot of feedback through my channel. And the good folks at Ranvoo heard all of the suggestions, the concerns, the not so positives, and they've come out with a new product. Real quick, if you have not seen that review, you can find it right there. And I also did a product review, or I'm sorry, a comparison between the Ice 3 and the Coolify S2, which you can find right here. Quick disclaimer, not Ranvoo nor anyone else has any control over the content of this video. In fact, they're not seeing it until you guys are seeing it. So believe it or not, this is going to be an unbiased review. I do believe in the company. I do believe in Ranvoo. I have a good relationship with one of their support people. However, I do not have a discount code. I do not have an affiliate link. I will set this up on my Amazon affiliate link should you choose to purchase this. I will get some sort of payback, but it is not sponsored by Ranvoo whatsoever. So let's get right into it. This is how it's going to come. I've had this for about a week. It's finally starting to warm up here in California. I'm getting ready to go into paving season, so I've been wearing this all week because it's been in the high 80s. Providing me with a lot of relief at this moment. So this is what you're going to get when you order it. Nice little hologram, kind of silver reflective artwork on the front. It says Aice LITE. Ranvoo product branding. Nice clean box. Who doesn't like a nice clean box? It's also red, my favorite color, obviously. On the back side, you have some quick little product information. You have a 6,000 milliamp lithium polymer battery. That's going to give you a range of use from a couple of hours to all day, over 12 hours. It's based on the mode that you're using it in and the intensity that you run the cooling fans. The product weight is 520 grams, which is about 30 grams or so lighter than the Ice 3. But we'll get into that in a second. Let's open it up, see how we looking on the inside. You have a little cutout that shows 3 simple buttons. Again, they heard a lot of people saying they wanted a more simplified unit that had the same kind of cooling technology as the Ice 3, and they heard you loud and clear. Open it up, you have a kind of a map or a quick reference guide of all of the features of the unit. Let's pull this aside. Here you have a big QR code to activate a extended warranty, which is cool. I need to do that because I didn't even think about looking on the backside until just now. Here you have your safety manual. It comes standard in Ranvoo neck air coolers. You have your accessory box, which is going to contain your USB Type A to USB Type C cable, and it is 90-degree cable, so less likelihood of getting damaged. And you have the unit itself. I'll take that out and I'll throw some stuff aside. You might ask me, Dave, in your last video, the other unit came with a drawstring pouch, and I would say, yes, you're correct. This one unfortunately does not. Cut costs, keep the price low, which this current price right now is $199 on Amazon, and there is a $10 off coupon that you can click on. It will make it $189. Still a good deal. Unfortunate that they did not include any kind of drawstring or molded pouch that I begged for since the last Ice 3 came out. But nonetheless, here it is. Let's flip it over. You have your USB charging port. You have your reset button. You have your power button that also serves as your mode switch button. And you have the up and down, or the positive and negative buttons. That's going to increase or decrease the fan speeds, which goes from low, medium, and high, basically. The app on this is unique to this unit. It does not look like the Ice 3, although it is the same foundation app. Basically, it's the same. You download the same app, it auto connects within a couple of seconds, literally fast. But the controls within inside the app look different than the Ice 3, simply because this one doesn't have the computer technology that the Ice 3 does. So it's more simplified. So let's get into it real quick. On the side, this is the only piece of shiny plastic there is. There's no need to be touching it because it's not a touch screen. It's just a display. This plastic is very much non-reflective. And it's white. It comes in white. I've heard that there is a blue color that is a very limited edition. I was not able to get my hands on that color. And I did not see it available on Amazon either. So this might be a color, if you want that, you have to order it through Ranvoo Direct. Maybe it'll hit Amazon in the future. Here you have your fan ports, your outlets, your inlet grills, and more outlets. Let's turn it on and give it a quick test drive. So when you turn it on, it's going to stay in the last mode that it was in when you turned it off, as well as the last speed. And I had it on full blast because I was getting pretty warm today. So on the side you have Ice Max, which is the technology of the semiconductors that they're using. You have an extremely large split aluminum cooling plate area, whereas the Ice 3 had a large separation for the health sensor, and it was also more narrow. This has got a wide, or rather tall, surface area for the back of your neck. You can hear the fan. It's about as loud as it is on the Ice 3 when the Ice 3 was turned all the way up, and it's pretty powerful. I can feel it right now, and I'm full arm's length away from the unit. If you want to turn it down, all you got to do is do that, and C stands for cooling. You want to change the mode, you just hold that power button down. Now we're in AI mode. AI mode is a white light, and it tells you in very small print that it is an AI mode. 26 degrees Fahrenheit is what the automatic set temperature is for that. Or I'm sorry, not Fahrenheit, Celsius. Press it again. It does have a heat feature as well. This does not activate the fans. It's only going to warm the plates up, just like on the Ice 3. You press it one more time, and now you're in what they call eco mode. This is going to prolong the battery life during the use because it's not engaging heating or cooling. It's just running the fans. And you can see there, F is for fan, and you have your battery indicator. And we'll go back to cooling. Fan speed is at 1. I want to see something because I just came from the fan and it said 3, but I didn't hear a change. There we go. Now that's full speed. Almost sounds like a jet. Like you can hear those fans going really, really fast. So one thing that I'm noticing is it's not readjusting the fan speed if, let's say, your cooling fan speed was on 1 and your previous mode speed was on speed 3. It doesn't change without you hitting the buttons. So that might have to be a firmware update in order to work that little bug out, but not a huge deal. So I have my trusty Ice 3 that I used all last year right here. So we can just do a quick comparison. Obviously you can see the Ice 3 is a little bit wider. It also has the spring-loaded hinge. The Ice Lite, let me shut it off so I can talk and not have to talk over the fan, is more narrow, but it's the same or close to the same width. No, I'd say that's about the same. The same width as the Ice 3 is relaxed. This would be fully open. So it's going to put less pressure. It's more customizable. It's not going to squeeze your neck. You put it to wherever you feel it's comfortable and you just leave it. And the hinge is not super stiff, but it's going to stay. So that's a cool little feature that they've adjusted to this particular unit. On the back side, you have a silicone cover that's going to protect the hinge from moisture, and you have your air intakes on the back as well. As far as weight goes, as a comparison, to me they feel the same. 30 grams, I'm not exactly sure how much in ounces that is, but it's, to me, I don't really feel a difference. If I had a scale that went over 500 grams, I'd be able to weigh these to tell you definitively exactly what they weigh, but I don't. I can tell you as far as the feel of cooling goes, because these plates are larger and taller, that you're going to feel much more noticeably cooler with the Ice Lite than you will the Ice 3. Again, you have this pretty large, I would call this close to a 3-inch, maybe at 3-inch gap where the health sensor goes, and there's no cooling plate there. It's kind of crummy, so I'm sorry about that. It's just from me and my work environment. And this one, you have maybe 3/4 of an inch to a 1/2 inch of separation between the cooling plates. There needs to be some sort of separation so you can account for the hinge. But definitely there's a definite, you can feel all this bottom cooling, you can feel the bottom fans. It's much more of an intense cool. And if you look, they're also quite a bit longer. Let me go front to front. So you got about an extra 1/2 inch of cooling plate lengthwise heading towards the front of the unit. I don't know if you can really see that. Hopefully you can. So I think this year, for my paving and my summertime outdoor activities, I will be definitely wearing this over the Ice 3. And I may revisit this next year or maybe at the end of summer, just to tell you guys, just to give you an update on, you know, how it worked out. But you can always buy one yourself. Hopefully you got enough information out of this video to make an informed decision on which cooling device would suit your needs the best. I still think both of these are nicer than the Coolify S2. I have seen the Coolify S3, have not held it in my hands, but I'm still not a fan. I'll put it that way, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So anyways, if you guys decide to purchase one, that's awesome. I would appreciate just letting me know in the comments what you think about it when you get it. And if the video did help you make an informed decision, I really appreciate it. So get back at me. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and enjoy your summer, and hopefully one of these devices will make it just a little more enjoyable for you. So until next time, hopefully I'll have something else to review coming up real soon. But take care. Thanks.